Okay, big news breaking today. The consumer watchdog is taking the two big supermarket chains to court, alleging that they've been doing what people have been saying for months, maybe even years, on TikTok, on Reddit, on X and other social media platforms, that supermarket discounting is dodgy, because there are out and out examples that are plain to see of where something has been the same price for 6 months and then temporarily increased, then slightly decreased and sold as a discount. Prices dropped, down, whatever. That is what the ACCC says it is caught out Coles and Woolies doing in hundreds of examples, around 250 examples from each supermarket. Products you've probably heard of, such as Coca-Cola, Arnott's Shapes, Band-Aids, Cadbury Chocolate, Bega Cheese, Tim Tams, Oreos, Kellogg's Cereals, Palmolive Dishwashing Liquid, Raid, Energizer Batteries. Hundreds of examples, they say, where they can show that the price was steady for up to 6 months, then increased temporarily, and then slightly dropped and claimed as a discount, sold as a discount. And the ACCC says that's a breach of Australian consumer law. It's misleading. The maximum penalty for a breach of Australian consumer law is $50 million. It's not clear at the moment whether the ACCC is claiming each one of these products as a separate breach, but obviously the penalties potentially for Coles and Woolies could be massive. What does that mean for you and me? Arguably not that much, because as consumers, Coles and Woolies paying a massive fine isn't going to make a massive difference to our hip pocket, right? But the impact, I think, will be that this is going to be the end of this era of supermarket discounting. We will see a cleaning up of the way supermarkets do discounts. They won't be able to get away with this was now yo-yo discounting price model anymore. They'll have to be much more transparent. There might even be reforms to kind of put extra scrutiny on how they do discounting and catch them out when they're doing this. It's going to be a different kind of world that we're now shopping in. It's not going to be a massive difference. It's not going to save us hundreds of dollars, but it is going to mean that we can possibly trust the stickers in the supermarkets, whereas we couldn't before. Because frankly, too often you'd lift the sticker and underneath, the price that it was before is not what it was claiming in terms of, being a discount or whatever. So really significant development. It's going to play out over weeks or months. It's going to become a massive political issue, I'd say. We'll see politicians trying to jump on this and kind of make political mileage out of it. Will probably makes it more likely that we'll see the federal government regulate supermarket pricing in some way when this ACCC report that's happening also in the background finally is delivered to government. It's a really significant step up in the battle between regulators and governments on the one hand and the big supermarket chains in Australia. They've said Woolies has said we will talk to the ACCC and look into these claims. Coles has been a bit more aggressive on the front foot, saying they will defend the claims. They probably, big sophisticated businesses, they're not idiots. They've probably got legal advice saying that what they've been doing is defensible and is legal. So it's not going to necessarily be a lay down misere in court, but the impact of the publicity and the fallout from this particular legal action will be significant no matter who wins in court. And I think we're going to see some changes as a result in the way that supermarkets do their discounting, and in the way that maybe it'll just become easier for us to make sense of supermarket prices and work out whether something's a good price or not. Because that at the moment is very, very hard. My name's Joel, I'm a money saving guy. You can follow me here for more daily money saving news and updates on this story and others. You can also tune in now on today's show at 8:20 every morning, and you'll see me on there talking about this probably tomorrow as well, and this and another number of other money saving kind of news stories and hacks and ways to save. Any questions you've got too, make sure you post them in the comments, and I'll see if I can answer them over the coming days and weeks. Have a good one.